All right, welcome to week 3. So as usual, we're going to start with the demo and then we go on to retros and then conclude with the issues. So um I'm going to enable sharing now so that any team that is ready can start sharing theirs. All right.
Yes, I can start sharing our issue.
All right.
My voice is not at the best moment. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
So let me share my screen. I am okay now. Okay. I just come up with this article about how to centrative. I will send you the link later because I find it very interesting.
All
right. Here is our app. So first I will sign in. Once I am signing here, my list, and I can just add a new one by clicking here.
Sorry, you can start
Yes.
with what's the feature you're supposed to work, like give us a brief acceptance criteria of what you're supposed to do this week, and then you can now show us the functionality.
Okay. Yes, we sorry. We have to work in the issue 4, I think it was. Is just here we have to add an input, so users are able to add a new list, to create a new list. The input should be user must be able to create the list by clicking in the button and also by click by with the tab with the enter key, sorry. And once the list is created, the app should navigate to the list page at the list. So to see how it works, here we can come back to the home page and just create another one, another list. And now we are in the list page. So if we try to create a list without typing anything here, we are shown this message. And also, if there is an error creating the list, as if, for example, the user is not signing in, we got an error message also here. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that once we create the list, we storage here the list path in local storage with this key. So this is our feature. I guess Celine can continue with the code.
All right.
Okay. So we added on the home page a list form component, and we passed in the user ID, user email, set list path, and set message. The set message is to display a message to the user if the list is filled with empty spaces or if the list was not created. So the list form component. So we created a form with the label new list. We have the input text, and we added 2 events on change to gather the change of what the user was typing with the use state, and on click event to gather the information and trigger the creation of the list. So on key press, it's for accessibility. So you can use the key enter to submit the form. So under submit, let me think, new list stream. So that was to test if the user was typing empty, only spaces. So we could not create a list with empty spaces. After that, you can create a list and make a call to the backend with a user ID, user email, new list. And the problem we had here at first, we were not getting any reply from the backend. So we went to see in Firebase.js what was happening. And it's this part, so it's creating the list. And at the beginning, it was not returning anything. So we needed to return the document that was created. So then we had like a confirmation that what we was trying to create did actually work. So from there, we were able to set a path to the new list and navigate later on to the new list with this path. And if there is an issue to create the list, then you get a message being displayed. And at the end, we set new list to empty string, so we can create a new list. And we are getting the input empty again. About the redirection that we did to the list page, we were adding some paths here that were not handled at first in the app. So we had to change that in the router here. And with this, it was not enough to make the navigation being updated. We had to go in the layout component and pass the path as well. So in layout component, you see here, we had it list path that we are getting from the app.jsx file. Okay, that was it. Do you have any question?
No. Wow, this feature is so nice. Like, I love you guys' implementation, especially the trim and then how you handle the path. I don't think they was, can you go to the list form page?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this particular place that is highlighted, line 25, that was you guys, right? Was it there before?
Yes. No.
Nice. That's really nice. So immediately you create the list, it leads you to the list page, and then it
Yeah.
puts the parts on the browser link. Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
A nice one, guys. Well done. So is there any, and then I liked the trim a lot. Like in the industry, it doesn't even occur to us to do that, to do all those checks. Like, what if a user puts an empty space? What if they do this? What if they do that? You know, they call it input validation, I think. So that's a very thoughtful one for you guys to include. Yeah, nice one. So does anyone have any other comments or questions or anything? All right. I guess the next team can go.
Okay, okay. I will share the screen. Okay, okay. So we had the ticket of that we are add a new item to my shopping list so we can start recording purchases. So in there we had to give an option for different types of points of time. Soon to 7 days, kind of soon, 14 days, not soon, correlates to 30 days. We also had to implement that the user can submit the form with the mouse and the enter key, and that they're receiving a message when the item has been added to the database. So, is it? No, it has. Hang on. Can I move? Yeah. Go on. I'm struggling with changing the tab. Hang on.
Oh, that Zoom thing is blocking you, right?
Yeah.
There's a way to send it to down. There's a way to send, there's an arrow for you to send it down. I mean the Zoom thing, for it to
Zoom
come
thing.
down to your screen.
Uh,
And it's movable. You can also drag and move it. Try dragging and moving.
Yeah, I'm using the PC version of it. Damn it. Remove. Let me give it a moment, please.
Did you see the arrow for sending it down?
Yeah, I'm not seeing an arrow. That's a problem. So I have like an on the top bar with mute, start video, participants, yada yada.
The arrow is extreme left. What do you see on the extreme left?
I'm not seeing a thing.
Maybe you can try cycling through tabs with a keyboard using Control Shift Tab. But maybe it's Firefox only. I don't know about Chrome, but Control Shift Tab or Control Tab key.
Maybe Linux is fighting me as well. Can I hang on? Stop the sharing and come back.
Okay, okay.
Sorry about that. So here on the home page of our app, where we can see the different lists, I click on my own personal list that I've created just for testing purposes. As we are now we are on the right list. If we're going to manage the list, we can start adding items. So say we are needing eggs. Soonish, and I'll submit. We get a pop-up message saying that the eggs have been added to the list. Now, come on. Oh, God. So this also works. I can promise you this whole thing works. I'm just not sure what I'm fighting here with.
Is it the Zoom thing too?
I'm suspecting so because without Zoom, this works flawlessly. I would hit OK with the mouse and the message would go away. And I would be.
It's actually supposed to be working because it's not even part of you guys' code. That's inbuilt browser functionality. So it's supposed to be working.
Let's see.
maybe your pair partner can,
Yeah, boy, if you could maybe share the
Yeah,
screen
yeah,
and
I can.
I do the talking.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay. Let me
So
launch the app. One second. And I'll share the screen. Okay. Okay, so I'll log in here and no, wait, on Chrome. Okay, sign in. Are you seeing the
I'm
Chrome
seeing
navigation?
the well, I do see the home page and sign in button.
I'm trying to sign in, but it's not working. Oh, I'm not sure
Okay.
why. Oh, but
Oh, you're using your
do we have?
local. This is your local machine. Can you use the hosted link?
Yeah. Do you have it on hand?
Yeah, Julie, can you copy and paste
Yeah,
chat?
sure. So where's my browser? There. Copy. Just a second. Shit.
On the Slack channel, please, if you can.
It's in the chat.
No, it's on this on the Zoom chat because I don't have Slack on my PC.
Okay, okay. No, don't worry. Okay, I see the chat. Okay, perfect. Don't worry. Copy, and there we go. Okay.
Can you okay?
Okay, so sign in, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And which list was it? Or I should make
Just
a...
take just a list. It's
Okay. Okay, so and here we
managed.
can add, yeah, for example, banana soon. Yeah. Okay.
So
So we got the message.
the notification.
Mhm.
And if we go back to the list, we will see that the bananas have been added to our list. And the same functionality, say if you go back to the manage list, please. Say we need in 30 days. And then when we need it, not soon. Yeah. And then so this function also works with the enter key. So say we do know not soon we need something like toilet paper or something. With the enter key it also works.
Nice.
Ah, yeah, with the enter key. Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
so that's essentially it from my part. Sorry about the technical
Okay.
issues there. Just to show that the functionality all works. Enter key, mouse key. We got them pop up the message. I just thought with the pop-up message it would be more visible for the user to see. Yeah, it's success. It has been added to the database. Yeah, that's it from my side.
Nice.
Okay. So now let's check the code behind and let me share the screen. Okay, there we go. So what changes we had to make here? We got on the Firebase document of our API, we had to update the method, the function we were using to call the Firebase repository. So here, instead of add doc, we had a console log. So we had to look through Firebase's documentation to find the right call to make, which was add doc. So I think it was already imported on the document, but otherwise we had to import it. and just doing this here, it was already ready to go. Then on the app.jsx file, we had to pass our list path state to the manage list component. So we already had the route prepared, and we only had to pass the list path prop to our manage list page. And then on the managed list view, we made the form for submission. So yeah, we have a standard form with a handle submit function, and then the input with the inputs with their label associated and the submit button. And for the handle submit function, what we are doing is first we are preventing the default behavior so we don't refresh the page. Then we capture the form element on the with the event.target method in a variable, and we create a form data object with the form data constructor, which allows us to capture the information on the inputs, which would be the item name and the time selected by the user. With the time information, which it's derived from the option soon, soonish, or not soon, we select the number of days corresponding to each of the options. So it's a simple conditional. If the time is soon, it's 7 days until next purchase. Soon is 14 days, otherwise 30 days. And then we make through our API the call with the add item. We await the response with the add item the add item function that we have on the Firebase API, passing the list path for the corresponding list and the item name and days until purchase. If we have a response, we alert that it's been added to the list. Otherwise, we alert that it couldn't be added to the list. And finally, we reset the form with form.reset method. And that would be it.
All right. Okay, that's really nice. I particularly liked the keyboard part, the accessibility part. Again, that's also an area that is easily and usually neglected in real world. So it's actually good that you guys did it and it's working very well. So well done. And your code is also pretty much straightforward. Yeah, well done, guys. So any comments, contribution, questions based on the issues of last week? None? Okay. All right, well done. You did a great job. And you finished on time too. Wow. I was very impressed when I saw your pull requests on Wednesday. That was really nice. Very, very nice. Well done. All right, so we're going to move on to, let me quickly share the link. Some of us have filled it already, but we're going to give like 7 minutes to the others who haven't filled. So in the next 7 minutes, we're going to come back. We can make it 5 minutes, so that we can finish on time. So in the next 5 minutes, we're going to come back and read out the rituals. So we can go and fill it now. See you in 5 minutes. Does anyone need more time? Sure. Okay. All right. So are we set? Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to start reading them. So it's just, as I wrote on Slack, it's just a way of, taking a stock of what happened the last 2 weeks. Where do we need to improve? Appreciate your teammates, so it's really a nice thing to do in sprint processes. All right, so I'm going to start with appreciation here. So for me, my appreciation is shout out to the team. Every one of us, we all worked really hard during these 2 weeks. And the first 2 weeks is usually the hardest because you're trying to settle in and understand what is going on. But we pulled it off. We pulled it off really excellently. So that is props to all of us. Yeah, that's me. So Judith, you can go.
So for me, it was like that I really enjoy working on this team. It kind of goes into the same direction as you were saying. I feel like we're all pulling into the same direction, working together. It's just been amazing. So it's so I'm happy to be in this team.
Yeah, me too. All right, Viviana.
Sorry, for me, it's the same feeling also. I really appreciate all the time that everyone is putting into this project, and also, yeah, I mean, all the kindness, so everyone is like, when anyone has a question, anyone come back soon, and that kind of things. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. So
Yeah.
I'm going to confess, I've been avoiding pronouncing your name because I know I always get it wrong. So please, can you pronounce it one more time and I'll not forget again, I promise. Can you help me pronounce it?
Mine, Borja.
Borja. Is
Sí,
that
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Borja.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, Borja.
But if it's difficult for you, you can use Borja. Usually, English-speaking people just call me Borja, but it's okay.
All right, you can go.
Okay. On my part, yeah, just thank you for all the work you're doing, team. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I enjoy that everyone is on board to doing it synchronously and meeting, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the my time. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I'm guessing this is Celine, right?
Yes,
Next.
I forgot my name.
Yeah.
So I really like that everybody's reactive. So the teammates, the mentors, when you have a question and there is always someone to reply to you and get back to you like super quickly. That helps to get the work done like very, you don't have to wait like 24 hours to dive back into your code with some help. So I really like that. And I like how people is motivated and enthusiastic about the project and working together.
Yeah. Elite? Oh, Elite, is Elite still here? Hi, Elite. Can you hear me? Okay. When he comes back, he's going to take his own. So we're going to move on to what went well. For me personally, everything went well. We were able to meet all our acceptance criteria. We were able to meet the deadlines. Our PRs were merged even before Friday. We held office hours successfully. Everything has been going as planned so far. So everything went well for me. Judith.
Yeah, and for me personally, it was so in both weeks it was very very smooth to find a time to to do the pair programming, which given that we all have different circumstances, and different realities. It was really a smooth experience. So I'm just happy.
All right, Viviana.
Yeah, I also agree that everything is going very well, and especially wanted to highlight that I enjoy a lot these pairing sessions because I think I learn a lot from seeing other people way of writing code. So that's something that I really like.
All right, Borja.
What I really liked and I really thought went well was the pair programming and synchronous work part. Yeah, working with someone else while coding, for me it's a new experience and I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to continue with a dynamic.
Yeah. Okay, Celine.
Yeah, so for me, I enjoy the pair programming session as well. It's the first time I'm doing that, so it's really nice to see how other people are thinking and coding and processing everything. So I really like that. I also like that everything is very organized with the Collab Lab. It really helps to focus only on the coding part and doing really your best on what you have to do this week. It really helps.
Yeah, structure. Structure is everything, seriously. Yeah. All right. So for me, what could be improved? So usually in past cohorts, it's usually the time, time meeting up with deadlines these first weeks that is usually the problem. But this time around, we don't have that problem of meeting deadline because the past 2 weeks we were well within deadlines. So for me, again, everything went as expected. I didn't see any area or aspects that we need to improve, but I'm also, open to hearing from you guys to see what everyone thinks. So Judith can go.
Yeah, so the past 2 weeks, the tickets, like the progression was like I found very fast, and so at the moment, I don't really see any room of improvement. It was going so well, so smooth. Like there was not really a lot of issue, except maybe for the first week where we had like the database issue, but that got resolved quickly as well. So there was not really a lot of concerns regarding of time or anything. So it was perfect.
All right. Yeah, Vivian can go.
Yes, for me, it's also, I think everything is going as expected, or at least as I expect. But the only thing I wanted to mention is that I am unsure with some things that I don't know when is the moment that to address. I don't know. I think with an example will be more clear, because earlier I was like just preparing the demo, and I found a bug in our implementation. And for example, how should I proceed with that? Is that I'm not sure if this is something that will be addressed in future issues, or if I should like create an issue or just make a PR for this bug. So that is like my only question at this moment.
All right. So, bugs and improvements are usually pretty much part of development process. Like it's part of it. It's to be expected, basically. So what I would suggest is, if you find out the bug after you've worked on that particular, like let's take for example, you guys worked on the list for adding creating a list, the task for creating a list this week, and then next week, the following week, you find out something that you could have done better. Usually we leave it till the end of like we have 2 weeks at the end of the cohort where you do improvements. But sometimes the bugs can be blocking, like you need to fix it right now in order for you to move to the next level, in order for you to move on. So in that case, you can create an issue. So if it's very significant and big, and you probably need inputs from others, then you can create an issue. But if it's something that is very small, you can just fix it within your task. Like you're working on something and then you remember, oh, this button was supposed to be red, but it's blue. Let me quickly change the color. That one is very minute. Or, oh, this text is wrong. Let me just change it, you know? So that one is very small. But if you notice like a very big bug that is disrupting the development process, basically, then you can raise the issue on Slack, then open the issue on GitHub, and then your teammates can come together and fix it. And then we can also have an input, the mentors, if it's needed. But yeah, it's very much expected. It's part of the development process. So depending on the complexity, you can create an issue or just fix it within your task. Is that okay?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
All right. All right. So Borja, you can go.
Yeah, nothing to add here. Yeah, I think it's been really well organized so far, so I don't see any room for improvement as of yet. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. All right, Celine.
So for me, what I found difficult was communication on Slack. So when we were discussing some improvement for our part this week, it was difficult to keep be aware of all the messages that were coming in. So maybe we could like tag each other when we are replying to each other. So
All right.
you always like a pop-up of something. So you are aware, you really have to react and you really have to read this message.
All right. Wow. Yeah, I think that's really an important, and something else I think can help is to use threads. You know, when during the week when you're working on GitHub, opening PRs, and it's giving us notification, it's very easy to lose discussions.
Mhm.
So what we usually encourage is for us to use threads. So if you're talking about a topic, you can open thread for it, and then every other person talking about that particular topic can use that thread, so that anyone coming later can read the whole thread and then find out what is going on instead of having to scroll up, and find the information one after the other. And then, of course, you can also tag people in that thread. Because GitHub has a way of if you're not in the conversation at all, you're not going to be notified of the thread. So if you need someone's attention, you can tag them. And if you need whole mentors, we have the mentors tag, we have the developers tag. Yeah, so I think that will really help. In addition to the thread, it will really help improve our communication. So yeah, nice one. All right. So I guess that would be our action point. Our action points for this week would be the one we talked about, bugs, and then secondly, the one we talked about, communication, using the thread, and then tagging people when you need their attention so that Slack can notify them. That's it. Not too bad for for just the first 2 weeks. Nice one, guys. Elite, can you hear me yet? Are you back? Hello? So I noticed he's unmuting himself. Maybe he's having problem with audio though.
Yeah, I don't think his mic is working because he unmuted himself,
Yeah.
but there's no sound.
That's what I noticed. And he's supposed to take the issues. I don't know what to do now. I'll probably start then when he comes back. Sorry, guys, sorry about my video. So I'm charging my phone from the same, I'm charging my laptop from the same port. So I can't use the lights and the charger at the same time. So I had to put off the lights. So I'm going to start taking you guys through the issues until Elite is back real quick. We have 10 minutes. All right. Let's get to the issues real quick.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Elite. Yeah, I can hear
Hi.
you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry for my microphones.
Yeah, you can take
And
the issues.
I share my screen now.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, first issue, as a user, I want to be able to invite others to an existing shopping list. And in summary, we want to allow users to invite others to existing shopping lists so they can manage them with friends or family. This will take the following steps. First, user enters the existing user's email into the form. Second, the share list function in source API Firebase JavaScript is called with appropriate inputs. Please note that an existing user is a user that has signed into the app before. The acceptance criteria of that task is the manage list. We show a form that allows the user to enter email to invite an existing user to a list, in addition to the form that allows them to add items to that list. The inputs that accepts the email has a semantics label element is shared with it. The user can submit this form with both mouse and to enter key. If the other user exists, the user is alerted that the list was shared. If the other user doesn't exist, the user is shown an error message that explains the problem. There is notes in that issue. You will know that label is correctly implemented if you click on label and keyword focus mouse to the related inputs. Refer to MMDN documents on label for the more info. User will be able to submit the form with the enter key if you listen for the right JavaScript event for the right element. If you are adding an on key down listener anywhere, you might be overcomplicate these things. Check the share list function to get an idea how you will know if the list was shared. Are there any questions with that task?
No, not from my side.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I saw that each list has an owner, so I wanted to be sure that only the owner of the list is who is able to share the list, of if any user in the list can add other users to the list.
Actually, you can invite any other users. So this list, you can share. Not any,
Even though if you are not the owner of the list.
yeah, you can share.
Okay,
That
okay.
you know,
Thank you.
know of this information. Maybe this one another task, but
Okay,
for
okay.
that task, anyone share this list. Okay. If not have any question, I pass this. As a user, I want to filter my shopping list to make it easier to locate an item in the list. Allowing users to search through their list will help them cut down on clutter and focus on items they are looking for. Acceptance criteria, a form is added to the top of the list view above the shopping list. The form includes the following elements. First, a text field with semantic label, which narrow down the list as the user types. Second, when there is the text in the fields, some kind of button to clear the fields. When the field is cleared, the list is reset to the unfiltered state. Note, you will know your label is correctly implemented if you click label and keyword focus mouse the related input. Refer to MDN documents label for more info. Second, the filter text should match any part of the item name, and it should not only match from the start of the string. Are there any questions for this task? Only you filter the shopping list. There's the simple. And who's gonna do this? Clear. And
You can
six.
find You can find this in project brief. You can find the pairing in project brief.
Jack brief.
Yeah, you can go back to the repo.
Okay.
Project brief is down. No, not there. Yeah. Project brief, yeah. It's-
Week 3 and week 4. Yeah.
I think it's week 3,
It's week 3.
February 18th. Yeah.
Viviana 6. Is that you, Viviana?
The second one.
It's the one below.
Okay. And Judith's
Yeah, I'm bike mouse.
right mouse. This one.
Yep.
Okay, I assign the 7 is Boria and Celine.
You can search me with OCS.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, I assign you. Okay. This week I will review these MRs, these issues MR. I will help you for these issues done. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you guys. So I guess this is it. I'm doing the office hours this week. So tomorrow I'm going to give us we are going to choose a time for that. So is there any other questions or comments or concerns or whatever? All right. All right, then see you on Slack. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you.